Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. Doing some content today on why it's essential, if not mandatory, that you put yourself first in life. I've really struggled with putting myself first in life. Still have moments where I do, but I always check in with myself. And I think it's a really, really common thing that people typically feel struggles at putting themselves first, because when they look a little bit deeper, people often feel that they're being selfish. But if you think about it, it's insane to think that putting our needs first by ourselves is selfish, because I'm not talking about greed or self-gain or anything like that. I'm talking about your well-being and your welfare. If you think about what putting yourself first really means, is you're actually stating to yourself, those around you, and to the universe with the law of attraction that you care about yourself. And it's so important that you do. So if we struggle to put ourselves first, we're actually saying that we maybe don't love ourselves as much as we could, we don't care about ourselves as much as we could, and we care about other people more. It's really important to at least try to care about yourself as much as others, if not more, because you are your own person. Nobody's ever going to have your back like you have the potential inwardly to have your back, like you have the potential to love yourself. Know thyself. And it is a concept that can take a long time to really fully embrace. I've struggled to embrace it. I've even had people point out that I'm selfish if I kind of put in a boundary and say no, because that's a self-care thing. That's putting self first, is to be able to say no to people when needed. And I think it was these very people that have felt that way towards me because they were used to me not having boundaries and not putting myself first and putting them first. So you will start to really get to know people around you as well when you put yourself first, because some people might not like that. Some people might like the version of you that never put yourself first, because you might meet their needs more. But you know, you're not here to meet everybody else's needs. You're here to meet your own first and foremost, and then appropriately meet other people's needs where it's relevant, where it's right, where it's fair. But I think a lot of people put it on themselves to meet other people's needs more than is fair, more than they should be expecting themselves to meet other people's needs, more than others should be expecting that person to meet their needs. So if you think about why it's so important that you put yourself first as well, is because when you put yourself first, you become and work towards the best version of who you really are. You really meet your needs. You really care for yourself. You get the rest you need. You get the nutrition you need. You get the time out you need. You get the joy, you bring things into your life. You make space for it that you need. And that way we're a better version for everybody else anyway. And I think healers and therapists can be well known for being the first to put their needs last. But if you think about it, the work that we're doing is so giving. That we have to put ourselves first, because then we can give more. So why would we not? Also, the people around us that love us, they want to see us in our best. So it's important that we take care of ourselves, and we model that to other people as well. We model the importance of it. But if you feel that it's selfish for you to do anything for yourself, and you're denying yourself, you're sending that vibration out into the universe of saying, I don't believe I deserve. I don't believe I'm good enough. I don't believe I'm worthy. And we're suckers for attracting to ourselves situations that mirror that inner vibration that we're carrying. So when you start to self-care, you can start really small. You might be changing something up in what you eat. You might be allowing yourself to have some more sleep. You might be allowing yourself to commit to a hobby once a week for a few hours. But if you're denying yourself, what do you feel you're doing to yourself? So self-love, love starts with you. We look to others for love, but how about loving ourselves first? And that's what it is about, meeting our own needs first before we expect others to. There's something very rich about it, something very nourishing, something really important, because all of our souls are striving for that. So just check in with your weekend. Where am I self-caring this weekend, and where am I denying myself? Have a good weekend.